Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aquarius, March 27, 2025. Problem-solving skills are above par today, as you can see both the larger picture and the details. Deeper insight into others' behavior and possibly into your own can come now. Normally taboo topics may be approached with greater sensitivity and understanding. It's a time for breaking through the normal limitations and barriers, but be sure to check in with others to see if they are truly getting what you are meaning/saying. Conversations tend to focus on past matters, and this can be a little tricky, but if you are patient and allow yourself to listen more than speak, you can be quite successful. You can subtly improve a relationship by being present. Today could bring you a significant opportunity for a heart-to-heart with a romantic option. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, spins in the early degrees across the sky from you in your solar house of relationships, he will link in a sextile to powerhouse Pluto, the planet of depth and transformation, spinning in your solar house of true love, romance, and dating. If single, be sure to assert yourself and impress potential suitors with your mind, wit, and word. And they could soon be begging to know you better. Line them up as you would dominoes. An eye-opening conversation might change your work dynamics. The tension from the last few days will lead to an honest exchange because Mercury retrograde in Aries will sextile Pluto in Aquarius. You may have debated confronting something within your working relationship. Maybe you are unsure of how the other person would take it, especially if you wanted to confess how you were feeling. However, they may feel the same way. But you will not know until you have this conversation. Do not shy away from the chance to do so. The planetary aspect today asks you to move inward and check your emotional balance. How easy or difficult is that for you to do these days? You tend to direct your energy outward, projecting your energy onto projects in the outside world or focusing on others. This is fine, but it's very important to be able to check in with yourself when you need to. A yoga practice gives you that opportunity, plus it's great for your muscle tone. Give it a try. Welcome to your very own day. There's no better time than this to set some new goals for yourself. You're likely to be a creative, deep thinking soul. You probably really enjoy a challenge, and like to spend a lot of time alone with your thoughts and feelings. You may also find that it can be hard for you to let others know the real you. You are also known to be quite secretive and stubborn at times. Consider setting goals that will strengthen your relationship with others. On the heels of a friendly aspect between Venus in your relationships sector and the asteroid Juno in your communications sector that peaked yesterday, and with both in retrograde motion, the Sun and Mercury align to give this a further boost. In her first full week in retrograde motion, Juno is focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice, while just days away from retrograding back out of your relationship sector. Mercury, the planet of communication, is doing the same. At the same time, the Sun, in his early days in your relationship sector, is looking to the future. Heading into the busiest part of the working week, you are also moving into some stunning days on the communication, relationship, and romantic fronts. This makes putting some work and life balance guardrails in place essential as the moon returns to kick off some romantically hard days, and as the communication and relationship gods come together to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Your unique vision will inspire those around you. Your quote of the day: innovation comes from daring to think differently. Your color of the day is electric blue, fueling your creativity. Lucky numbers: 4, 12, 27. A fresh idea could set you on an exciting new path. Someone may challenge your perspective. Welcome the debate. Trust in your originality, even if others don't understand it yet. Keep pushing boundaries. Your vision is ahead of its time. Our eyes in the sky. Alright, let's take a deep breath together and settle into the energy of this reading. No pressure, no expectations, just an open heart and an open mind. Let's see what messages the cards have for you today. Right away, The first card that comes up is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a powerful way to begin. This card speaks of cycles, of life's natural ebb and flow, and of how change is constantly at play, even when we don't see it happening. If you've been feeling stuck, uncertain, or like things have been at a standstill, this is a sign that movement is coming. The wheel is turning, and it's leading you towards something new. Maybe you've been waiting for a shift, a fresh start, or a moment of clarity. This card suggests that the universe is already setting things in motion. Change can sometimes feel unpredictable, and that can bring a mix of emotions. If things have felt chaotic or uncertain lately, this is your reminder that every phase has a purpose. Even if things aren't clear just yet, trust that what's shifting is happening for your highest good. Think of moments in your past when things unexpectedly changed, and later, you realized why it had to happen that way. This is one of those moments. It's okay to not have all the answers right now. What matters is that you trust the process. As we move forward in the reading, the next card that comes through is the Five of Swords, and this brings in a different kind of energy. This card often speaks of conflict, miscommunication, or a situation where winning doesn't necessarily feel like a victory. Perhaps there's been tension with someone, a disagreement that left you feeling unsettled, or even an internal battle between what your mind says and what your heart feels. If something has been weighing on you, this is a reminder to step back and ask yourself, is this fight truly worth my energy? Sometimes, walking away from unnecessary drama is the most powerful thing you can do. This doesn't mean avoiding confrontation or suppressing your emotions. It simply means choosing your battles wisely. If you've been replaying an argument in your head or carrying the weight of unresolved issues, consider how much power you want to give to this situation. Sometimes, the best response is peace. Sometimes, the real strength is in letting go. And if you need closure, know that it doesn't always have to come from the other person. It can come from within. Now, bringing a softer and more intuitive energy into the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. This card is a beautiful contrast to the previous one, reminding you to trust your emotions and listen to your inner voice. The Queen of Cups is deeply in tune with her feelings, and she navigates life with wisdom and compassion. If you've been feeling emotionally overwhelmed or uncertain, this is your encouragement to slow down and reconnect with yourself. Have you been honoring your needs? Have you been giving yourself the same kindness and understanding that you give to others? This card also speaks to intuition, and right now, your inner wisdom is stronger than you might realize. Pay attention to the quiet nudges, the gut feelings, and the little signs around you. Your emotions are not random, they are guiding you. If something doesn't feel right, trust that. And if something feels aligned, even if it doesn't make logical sense yet, trust that too. Now is a time to nurture yourself, to create space for emotional healing, and to surround yourself with people who truly see and appreciate you. The next card in this reading is the Knight of Wands, and this brings in a burst of passion, movement, and fearless action. Where things may have felt uncertain before, this energy comes in to push you forward. The Knight of Wands doesn't overthink, he follows his excitement, his curiosity, and his instincts. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to take action on something, this is your sign to go for it. Whether it's a new creative project, a bold decision, or even a spontaneous adventure, the energy here is about moving forward with confidence and enthusiasm. This is not a time to hold back because of fear or doubt. The best ideas, the best experiences, and the best moments in life often come when we take a leap, even if we're unsure of the outcome. Think about a time in your life when you said yes to something before you felt completely ready, maybe a trip, a job opportunity, or even just an unexpected conversation that led to something meaningful. That's the kind of energy this card is bringing into your life right now. Be open to the unexpected, and don't be afraid to take that first step. And finally, we close this reading with the Ten of Cups, a beautiful and deeply reassuring card. This is the energy of emotional fulfillment, joy, and a sense of peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you need to be. If you've been longing for a sense of stability or for something to finally feel right, this card is a confirmation that it is within reach. Whether this has to do with relationships, personal healing, or just a deep inner contentment, the Ten of Cups reminds you that happiness is not just something to chase, it's something to recognize and appreciate in the present moment. This card asks you to reflect on what truly brings you joy. Not just the big milestones, but the little moments, the laughter shared with someone you love, the quiet mornings before the world wakes up, the feeling of being understood. True fulfillment comes from within, and you are on the path to finding it. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a clear journey here. It starts with change, the wheel of fortune reminding you that shifts are happening, even if you can't see them yet. Then, there's a challenge, the Five of Swords pointing to tension or conflict, something that needs resolution. But then comes clarity, the Queen of Cups guiding you to trust yourself, to listen to your emotions. After that, momentum builds, the Knight of Wands pushing you to take action and embrace the adventure ahead. And in the end, there's peace, the Ten of Cups bringing the message that, after everything, fulfillment and happiness are waiting for you.